All right, it is movie review time again, and I just recently took the opportunity to watch the relatively new movie Dix the Musical. Now, this movie has been rather limited in release, and it's now showing up on Apple, and I'm sure it's showing up in some other places for rent. And it's as it says in the title, it's a musical. It's about two people, two guys who discover that they are identical twins, and they're trying to get their mother and father back together. So it kind of plays off of the movie The Parent Trap. Now, I will tell you this. It plays, but it is nothing like The Parent Trap. This movie is directed by Larry Charles, who was a staff writer for Seinfeld, but he has also directed movies such as Religulous, Borat, The Dictator, Bruno. So if you've seen any of those movies, you know the type of movies that he makes. Kind of outlandish, I'm going to say kind of sometimes controversial. A lot of times a very limited scope of people who would be interested in seeing those types of movies because just sometimes of the content. So this falls right along and in line in what he has directed in the past. It stars Nathan Lane, Megan McGolly. Did I say her name right? I think I might have totally messed it up. Those are two of the stars that play the mother and the father, and I didn't like it. This movie is not for everybody. I just did not like it. Now, I like Borat. The Dictator was okay. I've seen Bruno, but I don't remember honestly much about that one. But I did like Borat. I just did not like this movie. If you've seen the preview, there are some characters in this movie, just some of the weird stuff and that's in here, some of the wacky stuff. There's some puppet characters called sewer boys. And there's other things in here in the movie that I can't talk about because of how outrageous they are. But I just did not like it. There's a scene in the end credits where they're showing some outtakes, and Nathan Lane says, basically, I'm paraphrasing, he says, this is the most embarrassing thing. It's not exactly embarrassing, but the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. And I can believe that. So, again, it's going to be a super limited audience. Realize, again, what type of movie you're getting into. This is not going to be for everybody. I'm just warning you ahead of time. If you've not seen it, do your research before you see this. Like I said, I don't like it, and I'm going to give it 0 out of 5 stars.